Good morning, my name is Nick Maniscalco on Nick Recycled, and I'm here to tell you a brief history of my history and why I started this channel. I started this channel to tell my story because there were people telling me to write books, and I was like, nope. But then someone's like, you should start up a YouTube channel. That's a book that I can write. I could do that, I think. So here I am. I'm sorry. I was born 32 years ago to a loving mother and a father. I have an older brother and a younger sister. I spent my childhood very active. I think I was snow skiing 3 years old. I was playing sports. I was in football, soccer, so forth. I was in t-ball and baseball. Yeah, that was. So I was active. I went even. Well, as I got older, I learned about wakeboarding, and I fell in love with that. I was wakeboarding 1, 2, 3 times a week throughout the summer. In the winter, I was snow skiing 1, 2, 3 times. Throughout high school, after high school, I was up there a lot more. I went to my first year of high school in 10th grade. I was homeschooled up till then. I went to Lake City Junior Academy, then over to a boarding school. No, I was not a bad kid. At least I don't think I was. I went to boarding school junior senior year. I was on a gymnastics team. I loved that. I got to the point where I could do a backflip off the ground. Oh, my gym team was like an acros team. We built pyramids out of people. So it was pretty epic. I loved that. That was amazing. So as I said, I was a pretty active kid. I graduated from high school June of 2007. I worked landscaping throughout the summer, and then I went to work throughout the winter at TJ Maxx. If I wasn't snow skiing, I was working, or I was going to college. That's a whole other story. If you want to hear more detailed stories, I think I have more detailed stories at the beginning, like episodes 1 through 5, I think. And so throughout the winter, I was snow skiing or working or college. To the beginning of 2008, January of 2008, my high school friend invited me down to his place at his university to spend the weekend there. So I went January 25 through 27. I know I had an epic time there, although I don't remember any of it. I went there. On the way home, I hit black ice. I was on my way home to go to work, and I hit black ice on the road in Loudoun, Washington, which is right outside the Walla Walla, Washington. And so I hit black ice. My car spun out, slammed into a parked flatbed semi-trailer on the side of the road, and we think I got whipped across the car. The back of my skull hit the trailer and pushed it in 3.5 to 4 inches, roughly the length of a credit card. Not where it's supposed to be. So I fortunately went to the hospital, and that's where some serious miracles started happening. Well, I lived. Anyways, I got to the hospital. The doctor was not supposed. The doctor there was on vacation actually, and he was there because another patient needed him. So that's why I went right into surgery, thankfully. I spent the next 8 months in the hospital, 4 of them in a coma. I got out of the hospital. Oh, you'll hear a lot more detailed stories if you go back to episodes like 1 through 5, I think. So, I think. Anyways, I got out. Oh, the doctors told my parents that I might not live. I had a 50-50 chance of living, and if I lived, I might most likely be a vegetable. There was a high chance of that. I might not ever walk again. I might not ever talk again. I wouldn't be an active person. I might not be a normal human being. I'm not saying that I am a normal human being, but yeah. So, obviously, I can talk, sometimes too much. I've talked to 40 plus large congregations, churches, schools, universities, day camps, so forth. And so I can talk. I can walk. Now I am in a cane. I have my balance is sketchy still. But, I got out of the hospital in a wheelchair. I transferred over to a walker as quickly as possible. I got out of the hospital, I think in August, late August, September. And I think I was in a cane, or not a cane, in a walker that Christmas. But my walking was sketchy. I walked down the hallway at my house. It took me half hour or 45 minutes or whatever. That's a whole nother story. So, I got out of the hospital and I knew that I wanted to have a better life than what I was. I was in physical therapy for years, 5.5 years or so. In fact, actually, I'm going to physical therapy today, but that's for something else. I went to physical therapy a lot. I decided I'd go back to college. September 5th, 2011 to September 4th of 2012, my brother challenged me to walk 365 miles within 365 days. And I was able to accomplish that. The first mile, I went out and walked down the side of the road. Took me almost 4 hours. I was thinking, this is gonna be a long year. But I was able to do it, praise God. I finished that and I was like, okay. So I bought a bicycle, and in January 1, 2013, I started riding. I put on 1,000 plus miles in 3.5 months. And I was like, I have to concentrate on school. So I stopped that. A couple years down the road, like I decided that I would do that in 2013. Went to school. I lost the desire to ride my bicycle, but it had always been in the back of my mind. I was like, I want to ride across the United States. Well, 2018, about the Christmas 2018, I was hanging out with some friends, or a friend, and I was like, I don't remember how it came up, but it did. I was like, yeah, I had the dream to ride my bicycle across America. And he looks at me and he's like, let's do it. And I was like, what? So that was a total shock. But from that day till now, I was like, okay. So I have prepared. I bought a bicycle. In my mind, we were going to ride across America that summer of 2019, I think. That didn't happen. In fact, it still hasn't happened. But anyway, I was planning on riding across America that year, and we decided to put it off to get a little more, to exercise, to get a little more in shape for it. I bought a tricycle, which I will show you guys later. As I said, I bought a tricycle, and I've ridden quite a few miles on it. I've ridden about 1,000 miles on it. So right now it is the winter of 2021. It's February 1. We decided to ride across America, and the next thing I was thinking, and the next thing I said was, I want to make $1 million. What I'm going to do with $1 million, I don't know. I'm not looking for money, I'm not looking to be rich, but I was like, well, I can help somebody, I can do something, and I think I can earn $1 million. I've had people tell me, that's all you're going for? Well, if you want to donate, you can give me more money, more than $1 million. I mean, $1 billion wouldn't hurt. So, we were looking for an account, trying to find some place to keep the money, because I knew that I couldn't have it. I was looking for a 501c3, which is a tax deductible, a tax write-off account, and I was like, well, we could start up a non-profit of my own, and I was like, that's a lot of work, and I don't have the money to do it. I don't have an accountants. I don't have a lot of stuff. You have to have, I think, 4 different people to be on the board, 3 or 4 or something like that, to be on the board to have a non-profit. And so I was like, okay, let's see what we can do to find. So we went to the community college, asked them, like, hey, can we start up an account with you? And they're like, well, because I want to go nationwide, I want to go all the way across all of America, and we think we have it, but yeah. So we were looking, and the college, like, we can't do that. Community college, we are only, like, the foundation, the money stays here. I was like, okay. So they were able to point me to other places, and I called them, and they're like, well, we can't do that. Well, okay. So then I called the next one, and so finally we got a hold of one group, Innovia, and they were like, well, we can do that. And it's still been a process, but I think it was Tuesday of last week. Today's Monday, February 1st. So I think it was Tuesday of last week, we were able to get it all completed. So now I have an account, a non-profit, so that people can donate to me with tax write-offs. I am trying to earn $1 million for TBIs to go back to college. Well, it's not only TBIs, brain injury, or mental health, stuff like that. We don't know exactly. We're still trying to prepare that. But we have the account that people can deposit money into. So that's exciting. Last summer of 2020, I was like, well, I have to be noticed. I have to be known. So I can start writing. And so we were gonna ride all the way across Washington. It's 478 or 75 miles. And I was like, yeah, we can do that. I don't know how long it's gonna take us. I think we can get it done in 3 weeks. So we started preparing for that. Well, the corona hit and it shut down a lot of plans. And yeah, it was not to our benefit. So we decided to not, we couldn't find a follow-up driver, stuff like that. And that was really disappointing. So I decided I was going to, I told the newspaper, we got on the newspaper, and I told them that I was going to ride. So I was already committed. So I rode 530 miles here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I did that over July 12th through August 3rd. Those 3 weeks. August 2nd, August 3rd, something like that. I rode 6 days a week. I did not ride on Saturday. That was my rest day. So I was able to put in the miles. But this summer, the summer of 21, we are looking to ride all the way across America. We are looking probably at the Trans-America route, the bicycle route. I think that's what it's called. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. One thing that I'm looking for trying to do is I am trying to maybe even live stream my ride, which would be pretty epic. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm trying. It's gonna take some serious data, and I know that there are unlimited data plans. In fact, I think it's Visible, and I'm interested in that, but I don't know. Do you guys have any better plans? I know Elon Musk is working on setting up a satellite internet or whatever, but that's gonna be I've read that it's gonna be $100 a month, which I'm willing to pay. I don't want to, but I might have to. But Elon Musk, I don't think he's gonna have the satellite setup done by this summer. So if you'd be willing, it would be epic to find out more. Like, if you have any ideas, suggestions, please tell me in the comments below. I think that's the only place. If you can get a hold of me any other way, please do so. Also, let's see here. I am looking for so I have a WordPress website, or I have a website. I think it's WordPress. It's called Nick Recycled. I'll try to put that in the description below. Check that out. I don't know how to set it up. Like, I've had it for a while, but I don't know if there's anybody out there that knows how to work the pages. I would love a little help. Please let me know. in the comments below if you could or would help me. If there's anybody willing to set it up for me, I would definitely love that. So, I don't know anything else. Please write your comments in the description. Please write in the comments below. And if possible, if you're willing, please subscribe, as well as share this. Tell other people so that they can find out, they can figure out stuff like that. It's a whole process in itself, but I'm trying to figure it out, trying to get it up and going this summer. So, please subscribe, write comments below, and you can hit that little bell to let you know if I post any more. I am planning on posting a lot more often this up until my ride. I'll let you know the process of this is a lot harder than I was planning on. I was thinking. I was just planning on just like get on my bike, people would just give me money. Yeah, it's not that easy. Although I have that account that people can donate to, I will put that into the description below, so that way I'm also going to try to put that on my Facebook and my webpage. We'll find out. That's pretty much why I need some help on my webpage, is to figure out a way to set that up. Also, I'd love to put my movies on there, and if not, at least a link to my YouTube channel. So yeah, I have a lot of work to get done and a little know-how. So please help me. I would be very thankful. Please write your comments in the description. Please write in the comments below. And if possible, if you're willing, please subscribe, as well as share this. Tell other people so that they can find out, they can figure out stuff like that. It's a whole process in itself, but I'm trying to figure it out, trying to get it up and going this summer. So, please subscribe, write comments below, and you can hit that little bell to let you know if I post any more. I am planning on posting a lot more often this up until my ride. I'll let you know the process of this is a lot harder than I was planning on. I was thinking. I was just planning on just like get on my bike, people would just give me money. Yeah, it's not that easy. Although I have that account that people can donate to, I will put that into the description below, so that way I'm also going to try to put that on my Facebook and my webpage. We'll find out. That's pretty much why I need some help on my webpage, is to figure out a way to set that up. Also, I'd love to put my movies on there, and if not, at least a link to my YouTube channel. So yeah, I have a lot of work to get done and a little know-how. So please help me. I would be very thankful. So thank you very much. I will talk to you next time, hopefully. Talk to you later.